Hey, Coolkid here, and since it's Halloween, it's time to talk about some witchcraft, with specifically the Owl House. So, earlier this month, they finally released the first episode of Season 3 of The Owl House, or more specifically, The Owl House, Season 3, Episode 1, thanks to them. And I wanted to do a video about that episode. And actually, since this episode takes place during Halloween, I thought it would be perfect to, release this video during Halloween. I mean, it's almost perfect and everything. And heck, I even got my Universal Monster shirt out. And, I don't have an Owl House wall scroll. This Burn the Witch wall scroll to have to do. I mean, it's both about witches and everything. And actually, last year for my Halloween video, I did do the Chapter 4 review for Burn the Witch. I wonder if my Halloween videos in the future are going to, tie in with things with witches. But, yeah, I just wanted to do a video about this episode right here. And actually, I'll just say this. This video isn't like a review or anything. If I had to say anything, it's probably more like a discussion or even probably like just a general thoughts video, because I just want to give out like my thoughts and feelings and the stuff that I did like about this episode. Not like a full review or anything, but just something where I get to talk about the episode. So yeah, let's just get started with the discussion, which I guess I should probably start with a non-spoiler section for this video. I don't usually do that stuff, but whatever, I'm going to do this here. If you haven't watched the episode, it is great. It is fantastic. I love the animation, the music, just everything behind this episode. It's great. You just go and watch it right now. Hell, the episode is even free on YouTube. It's literally on the Disney Channel YouTube channel, and you can watch it for free. The whole thing. Well, if I had to guess, if it's anything like the Bleach situation right now, it's probably blocked to, depending on what region/country you're in. So, if you live in the countries that aren't available, sorry, really can't help you with that. But, whatever way you find, if you have not seen this episode, it is just fantastic. I definitely recommend going to watch it. Which, yeah, I guess that's the end for the non-spoiler section. So now I'm ready to give out my full thoughts on this episode, which, oh my god, I really did like this episode. Like, if I had to put it in short words, this episode was the perfect start for the final season. Like, honestly, it was. And you actually can kind of think about this, since there's only 3 episodes in this season, kind of a part 1 out of 3 to the finale and everything. And honestly, even though this episode's like 45 minutes, actually, wait a minute, I do have a full episode on YouTube right here. What does it say right there? Yeah, 46 and a half minutes, yeah. For it being about 46 to a half minutes, honestly, I think it was really, really well paced and everything. And honestly, I'm sure a lot of you would but I want to watch, I don't know, freaking 15 episodes of, Loose in the Crew, exploring the human realm and everything. But even so, I thought everything that, they were dedicating time to in this episode was honestly really perfectly paced. Not just the, plot elements. You could even say, let's see, Amity, Gus, Willow, and V, all exploring the human realm. Like, that whole scene probably couldn't really be needed in the episode, but, I thought it was a good use of time and everything, and it definitely was an enjoyable moment throughout the episode. So I really do think they pace everything very well and nice throughout the episode. And heck, even looking at the beginning of the episode, where I do really like how they literally start off from the last episode. It's the start of the end of the last episode, and then they go through a little bit of that, and then they go through showing a montage of the time skip. And like, I'm an anime fan, so usually I know how time skip goes. It's like, okay, we see the beginning of the time skip, boom, and then we see the end. But, it is kind of cool that we get, like, even though it's a montage, it's at least a little showing of progress throughout time until we get to the end of the time skip, to the, start of the main episode. So, I at least liked and, appreciated that a little bit and everything. And, I guess, to the time skip, I actually kind of liked everyone's, new time skip designs throughout the episode. I didn't really hate any of them. Honestly, all of the new designs were freaking great and fantastic, and that even goes to, well, the animation, especially at the end of the episode with the fight. Oh my god, it was so good. It was just amazing and everything. I do, that fight scene was so great animated. But I guess back to the characters, I don't really hate any of the, new characters designs. I especially love V's new, character time skip design. I just love hers. It is just so amazing. Sucks that she doesn't get that much screen time, but what you can do. And, heck, I even like Hunter's new, haircut that he got for the time skip. By the end of the episode, he gets his old haircut back, but, it doesn't really matter. I just freaking love the art. Especially the art for the end credits, they were so amazing. And, like, dude, whoever did it, I'd just like to say thanks to that. And I guess thanks to the whole goddamn crew. They did their job fantastic. I would say there's no bad player to the role we see throughout this entire episode. That includes the music. I love the music, which actually you can actually listen to the entire score for this episode on Brad Burks. God, I hope I'm saying not that wrong, but yeah, on Brad's YouTube channel, he's literally got like the full score up, and I think he has pretty much every episode for season 2 you can listen to and everything. So definitely check that out, and thank God for making that public. Thank you, Brad. But yeah, the music is fantastic in every way, and even though I'm not mentioning every single named player who worked on this show, I just like to give thanks that you did a fantastic job with this episode, and it really does make me excited for whatever happens, with the upcoming episodes. I think that there is some good faith in these episodes are going to be fantastic. Actually, that kind of reminds me of something. So, I think there was I heard this in a recent interview with the show's creator, and apparently the Disney higher ups were basically whoa, you're telling me this show is popular? Why you don't ever tell me about this? So yeah, I don't know. I just kind of find that a little funny. It's like, whoa. You're telling me a show that we, get to send to Comic-Con, or having their own art gallery and everything, which I probably won't visit. But yeah, and it's trending almost every day when a new episode comes out. You're telling me that's popular? Why don't I ever say that? Although I just kind of find that a little humorous and everything. Anything I need to say else? Because if you haven't noticed, this this video is kind of scattershotted. So there's no real specific scripts I'm following. So just talking about the stuff that I like throughout the episode. Also, I guess another thing to the art, I do like how, not just after the time skip, but, we do get a couple of costume changes for, the characters. Because, I don't know, I always appreciate whenever a show does that, where the character's not just in the same one outfit, but, through this episode, I think the characters go through, most of the characters go through, 3 different outfit designs, which, I don't know, I just always appreciate that kind of, sort of stuff and everything. And let's see. Oh yeah, the characters, which I said this before. Even though characters like Amity or Gus, Willow, and V, they kind of get the short end of the stick, unfortunately, in this episode. But I did like the moments they were in. But the ones that get the main attention through this episode is Luz, Hunter, and Luz's mom, Camila. Which, oh my god. Oh my god, each of them really desperately needs some goddamn therapy. But, just throughout, they are like the main focus of attention and everything throughout this episode. And, like, especially with Luce, you kind of just really, really, feel bad for her. And also really do feel bad for Hunter throughout this episode. And, him kind of, I wouldn't say slowly losing his mind, and especially at the end of the episode when, Flapjack dies. Oh, yeah, that hits you in the heart. But I mean, hey, at least the show, is not afraid to kill off the character. I mean, it's a palisman, so, some people might not say that's really killing off the character, but I did feel it in my heart. Flapjack still mattered. He still mattered, even if he was the only palisman in the episode to, I guess, really matter character-wise. Also, I'm still surprised that, we still haven't seen what the heck is up with Luce's palisman. Will the heck the egg hatch? When will it? When will it? I mean, I'm sure it's going to probably show up like in the probably the third episode, like at when the tension's all high and everything. In the last minute, boom, Luce's palisman forms, and finally we get to see whether it be a snake or whatever. I mean, I hear that's like the big theory that people are saying right now, but I think that like changes every 5 minutes with like Owl House fans and everything. Honestly, I talked about the fight at the end, the animation. I didn't really talk about the backgrounds, but the backgrounds like genuinely look very nice and everything. And even though I said probably like the back from that jump cut. Unfortunately, my camera decided to stop recording. So, back to what I was saying. Let's see, I was talking about Luce. And, actually, I just noticed something. There wasn't really a lot of Lumini moments in this episode. I mean, there was one at the beginning and kind of something towards the end of the episode, but not really. Maybe it's at the middle, but there wasn't a lot of Lumini in this episode. Huh. I guess that's probably, I don't know, that's just kind of weird to think about, because, like, last season had a whole ton of Lumini, but I'm sure the other episodes will have a lot more, coming out, but this episode didn't really have a lot of that, huh? Just weird to think about. Also, I mean, I guess I could be someone to complain, like, oh yeah, the way, how do they make another portal? They suddenly find a hidden map that has a secret message to the location of a new stash of Titan's blood. Ooh. I mean, I could be the one to complain about it, how it's kind of convenient. They just suddenly find a map with a secret code and everything. But I think I'm kind of perfectly fine about it. And sure, if you want to, there's stuff you can complain about. But for me, they're just kind of minor things and everything. And like even at the end of the episode, I did like with everyone going back to the demon realm, including Luz's mom, which actually kind of did surprise me. I didn't think they were going for that direction. I mean, a lot of these shows, you're usually the parents of the main characters usually have to stay behind and whatever, but that's kind of cool. Also, I guess unfortunately V is staying behind. Oh god, why V, a character who, because of this episode, honestly, I grew to really, really like, but she doesn't appear that often in the story, and I hope she appears in the other 2 episodes more. But what you can do, what you can do. But yeah, I guess that's all the major points I got all across. I'm, still excited for the other 2 episodes. I don't know, not like if this was one of my One Piece chapter reviews, I'd be guessing what could happen next to everything. But, I'm not really sure. And I'm just genuinely excited to see, within this time skip, what everyone else in the demon realm looks like once again. And, all the other stuff that I can't wait to see in the Collector and everything. And I guess Bellos back in the game one more time to see his final showdown or whatever. I just have faith in the showrunners, and if this episode has anything to go by, I think this final season we got nothing to worry about. And I know there are still some people, not very much, but some people, still kind of like, oh my god, they cut down the season so much and everything. And I don't know, I'm just never the type of guy to be that negative. I'm like, look, okay, it might be bad, but they're putting their damn hardest effort into these final 3 episodes. All this damn hard work, and they're sure as well not going to make it a bad experience. And I think I'm just way more excited for whatever's showing up than to be mad that the season was cut down. But yeah, I guess that's really it for this just kind of discussion. It ain't even a review, honestly, but it's just what kind of person, unfortunately, I am. So, anything else I need to say before ending the video as off credits or whatever? I know this ain't, has to do with the video, but recently I just watched all 3 episodes of Chainsaw Man. And within an afternoon, I read all 107? Wait, was it 7 or 8? But either way, yeah, I pretty much read all the chapters of Chainsaw Man in an afternoon. And, oh boy, that's, I don't want to talk anymore, because Chainsaw Man is an experience, and it's a different type of experience, let's just say that much. But hey, it's in time for Halloween, so I guess that for the spirit and everything. And I guess you could, I didn't talk about this, but you could consider this technically a Halloween episode. It just happens to take place on Halloween, but I don't know. Maybe you could consider it, maybe not. It's just, what type of person you are. But yeah, I guess doing the end credit stuff, like, comment, subscribe, that if you want to do that stuff, you can. If you don't want to, you don't want to. But yeah, I don't know. I at least liked how I talked about this a little bit, even though this might not ever, the show Owl House might not become my main bread and butter. But I still like this show. I want to talk about it a little bit. And hey, at least I'm talking about it somewhat. So, who knows? Maybe in the future, I'll do episode reviews. Like, I actually did, ever since I think the second half of the season 2, I did consider, like, starting from there and doing episode reviews, like 2 in a row and stuff like that. I never did, though. So, who knows? I might even do, like, probably what I'll do is, like, whenever the new episodes of season 3 come out, I'll do it in like this discussion feature, or hey, maybe I'll live react to it. That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. I wouldn't mind it, even if the rest of the episodes do come out on the official YouTube channel. Please don't be region locked for all those people, because I do know people in a couple of other regions, and with the Blaze shit and their everything, I just kind of feel bad for them. I'm like, I'm sorry, I really can't do anything for you. You just have to wait, I guess, or, do the unofficial ways. But let's just say I don't recommend that, unless if you're feeling in the One Piece spirit. Let's just say that. But yeah, you know, who knows and everything. And I should also probably shout out my probably by the time this comes out, I've done my newest Bleach Thousand Year Blood War Arc live reaction. Check it out. I don't know if I'm going to put it in the description or not, but yeah, be up by then. And I'm not sure. Anything else that's tearing to my mind? I don't know. Maybe some One Piece chapter review. Usually One Piece is like the bread and butter of my channel, so if you happen to see it because of that, who knows? But yeah, I guess that's really the end of the video. So, oh wait, I know how to end this. It's kind of, it's a little light, but it'll do. So, guys, let's just, how do I end this? So, I guess I'll see you guys next time when, well, we see the light of the demon room and, well, what crazy kooky plans does the collector want us to play. Until then, happy Halloween. Oh shit, dude. Okay. That literally was like the perfect way to end this. Goddamn, thank God I had the candle lit. Hey, editing Coolkid here. Just want to say before the video ends that hope everyone who watches this video has a happy Halloween. Unless if you're not watching this during Halloween, then happy whenever, I guess. But yeah, well, I guess I'll spend my Halloween how I usually do. Watch a bunch of scary or horror themed movies and eating candy. Yeah, that sounds like the life. See you guys later.